Now you've seen the overcrowded RV parks and those same top 10 lists that everyone recycles. But what if I told you there are some hidden gems out there that no one's really talking about? Now in this video, we're gonna pull back the curtain on 5 of our all-time favorite RV spots. These are places that really just blew us away, and well, we've kind of kept quiet about them until now. Oh, and one of these campgrounds is definitely not exactly a place that you would consider a popular destination, but I think once you see how amazing this campsite was, you're gonna wanna add this one to your list as well. Now first up is a place we visited last summer called Romestead Campground, and this is just outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Now this place is like a boutique hotel meets RV campground. They've got very spacious, full hookup RV sites, yurts, and even these adorable cabins. And they're tucked away in the trees right near the Smoky Mountain National Park. And they've really thought of everything. I mean, a beautiful bathhouse, a community lodge with a fireplace, free cookies, a cafe, and even live music on some weekends. Now whether you're hiking, sightseeing the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area, or just relaxing by the fire pit, Romestead really feels like a cozy mountain retreat. And this is a place we would definitely visit again. Now I'll put a link for Romestead and all of the places we're going to talk about in this video below. Now this next one is for all of you thrill seekers out there. Now speaking of which, I will divide this video into chapters, so for some reason you want to skip ahead or go back, you can easily find the info that you are looking for in this video. So next on our list is Lighthouse Point Campground at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Now this campground is right on Lake Erie and has some amazing water views. And the sites are really well spaced and easy to navigate. And where else can you park your RV? Literally next door to one of the best amusement parks in the country. It's clean, super family friendly, and the best part, you can get early access to the park if you're staying here at this campground. It's the perfect mix of adventure and relaxation, and for those of us traveling with pets, it really was the perfect way to spend the day playing with the family and then being able to come back to the RV to let Alaska have those potty breaks throughout the day. Now, if amusement parks aren't your thing, this is really still a great campground, and it really kind of gave us those Fort Wilderness vibes with the landscaping and just how high-end everything felt from the pool to the common areas. Now, I am saving kind of the most unique one for last, and I'll tell you about a real hidden gem just a little bit later in the video. Next up is a spot that still feels like a hidden secret, and that's Liberty Harbor RV Park in Jersey City, New Jersey. Now, the reason this place is so amazing is because, trust me, if you plan on visiting New York City, you want access to the city without the stress of driving through it or in it, really. Now, this place is the place to stay stress-free because you're literally parked on the water across from the Statue of Liberty, and you can hop on a ferry or train and be in Manhattan in minutes. It's just a 10-minute walk to the Path, which is part of the underground train system that connects with New York City's subway system. And you can explore all the area has to offer with no car needed. Now, something to know is this is not necessarily like a campground in nature kind of experience, but for city lovers or bucket list travelers, Liberty Harbor is unbeatable. The campsites are a decent size for an urban campground, and it has water and electric hookups, and then there's a dump station on site and a very decent bathhouse. Now, before I move on to our next favorite, I do have some good news, bad news for you. With so many amazing campgrounds to choose from out there, planning your summer RV trip can get kind of overwhelming fast, especially when some of these best spots do book up months in advance, meaning that if you're wanting to visit some of the most popular destinations this summer and you don't have those campgrounds reservations secured, well, it can be a little bit like winning the lottery if you find a spot. And that's why we've started using today's video sponsor, RV. Now, RV makes it super easy to find and book campgrounds without the stress. It searches multiple booking systems at once, so you don't have to open a dozen tabs or refresh endlessly hoping for a cancellation. Whether it's national parks, private RV resorts, or just those hidden gems, RV helps you lock in that perfect site fast. You can use the new RV Free Speed Search Hub to find and compare campsites across dozens of platforms like Reserve America and Recreation.gov, covering over 4,700 campgrounds and over 258,000 campsites. And when you find the one you want, you just click on the direct link to book it right on the campground's official site. It's really one quick, easy step, and it saves so much hassle. And here's where RV really shines, is if a campground is sold out, you can turn on their sold out scan feature, and now you can scan date ranges to maximize your trip options. RV keeps checking for those cancellations and will even auto book that site for you once one opens up. Now, we personally have scored dozens of near impossible campsite reservations at popular state and national parks using this feature within RV. And if you haven't tried RV yet, now is really the perfect time to give it a spin and start booking those prime campsite reservations that you can't book anywhere else, even for this coming holiday weekend. And you can try RV for free at gratefulglamper.com/RV, and I'll put that link in the description below. And if you want to unlock more of the paid features, you can save 10% off of those plans using our link below, or just scan the QR code on screen. Honestly, their annual plan has really been well worth it for us, and you're definitely going to want to check it out. Now, for the next amazing spot you're gonna want to put on your list for this summer, that is Myrtle Beach State Park in South Carolina. Now, this one literally checks all of the boxes. It's got the beach, shaded sites, nature trails, super convenient access to the action of Myrtle Beach without actually being in the chaos. You can hear the waves at night and walk right to the beach in just a few minutes, and we love how peaceful it is, even in peak season. And the campsites are reasonably spaced out because it's a state park. It's super affordable. And there's all sorts of campsites, from tent sites to full hookups for RVs, and there are cabins as well if you want to meet up with friends or family that don't have an RV. We love this campground so much, we've made it a point to stay here twice in our travels around the US, and we'd go back in a heartbeat too. You'll have to let me know if you've ever stayed at this particular campground at Myrtle Beach State Park, or if you've just been to the state park on a day trip, and what you thought about it in the comments below. Now, this next campground on the list is definitely not what you would consider a popular destination. This one's more of a hidden gem in the Midwest, and that's in Ashlin, Nebraska at the Ashlin RV Campground. Now, they offer huge level paved sites. I mean, this is probably the biggest campsite we've ever had in all of our years of RVing in the hundreds of places that we've stayed. And many of the sites have full hookups and some of the most reasonable pricing that we have found, really, for what you get. It's the perfect stopover on a cross-country trip or just a peaceful weekend stay. And the town of Ashland is really super charming, and it's a really easy drive to get over to Lincoln or Omaha as well. And if you like wide open spaces and quiet, well, it's definitely easy to access. You're going to love this park. The other thing to know is that there are specific directions on how to enter the park because one of the roads in and out of the quaint town of Ashland has a very low clearance bridge that most RVs, including ours, will not fit under. So you definitely want to use your RV GPS or follow the directions provided by the campground. And speaking of RV GPS, I will put a link in the description below for the one that we use. Now, before I tell you about some more great campsites that you're going to want to put on your list, I want to let you know, if you want to come travel with us, we've got just the opportunity for you. We just opened up reservations to join us on a cruise next spring in 2026. And this is not just any cruise. This is an RV YouTuber meetup cruise, and you can join us and our friends Phil and Stacy from Today is Sunday, Chad and Tara from Changing Lanes, Joe and Rachel from Two Crazy Campers, and Howard and Caitlin from New State Nomads. There's going to be a lot of fun to be had with all of our friends and fellow travelers. You can learn more and reserve your cabin with a small deposit at gratefulglamper.com/cruise. And trust me, this cruise will sell out quick. It's going to be the most popular cruise of the year, so you want to book your cabin as soon as possible. Now, another great list of RV destinations that are absolutely a must-see, well, I'm going to have that for you right up here.